Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have been collecting watches for about 13 years, maybe 14 years. Are you the hero in this movie, buddy? What do you got on a Seiko SBDC 051? So here's what I want to talk about today. Advice to a young watch collector. This is accumulation of some thoughts I've had recently. Before I begin, I do have a watch coming in the mail. I currently own 8 watches. I have a 9th coming in the mail in about a week. It's called a Citizen ProMaster Tough chronograph. It has a sapphire on it. It has Duratect coating, anti-scratch. It's Echo Drive. It's built to be tough. It was like $500 when I saw it 3 months ago, and I thought, I don't want to spend that much on a watch that I may not like, but I saw it for $249, and I got it. I mean, I figured $249. How big of a mistake can that be? And it looks good. I like the way it looks. It's 44 millimeters. It has big numerals on it, Super Luminova. I mean, I don't think I can go too wrong with it. And I'm actually looking forward to getting it and looking forward to doing a review of it. So here's some advice I have for young watch collectors. I don't even know if any of you guys are young. You're probably a veteran of the watch collecting community even more than I am. So I hope this addresses some of your thoughts, concerns on this matter. All right, number one, if you can walk away right now, if you haven't totally gone inside the door of Watch Madness, get the hell out, man. You don't need to be here. It's horrible. It's a horrible place. Watches won't make you happy. It's a distraction. It could actually distract you from doing other things. But once it gets inside your head, it is so hard to get out of the watch obsession. I know guys who I would love to stop thinking about why I can't do it. I'm trapped. McMahon, help me. Hey, dude, don't ask me for help. I'm in the same situation. All right. Maybe this will help you out. Number two, here's the second thing I want you to understand. I could actually do a whole video on number two. As a watch obsessive, you are reliving a Greek myth. It's called the Greek myth of Tantalus. Tantalus was a naughty boy. He upset his dad. His dad's name was Zeus. Zeus said, dude, you're in trouble. I'm sending you to the underworld. You're going to stand around, you're going to wait around in water, and there's going to be this branch with lovely fruit, and you're going to reach for the fruit, and the branch is just going to withdraw right beyond your reach. You're never going to get the fruit. And it's a story of the human condition, how we can never find satisfaction. You think the 051 is that fruit, and eventually you sell the 051, you get something else. You think some new thing is going to be the fruit, and the fruit's always out of your reach. You're constantly discontent. That is the story of Tantalus. The Greeks knew we were all jacked up in the head, man. They had stories to explain why we're such miserable creatures. Those Greeks coming up with stories. The myth of Tantalus. So I want you to understand, once you get into this watch madness, you're going to be reliving Tantalus. On the other hand, maybe you should stick around with us watch guys, because if you don't obsess about watches, you're just going to find something else. You're going to be on YouTube channels looking at car reviews, you know, the comparison of the Toyota Camry XSE versus the Honda Accord 2.0 Turbo. You'll be looking at laptop and gadget reviews. Then we got the new 8-core i7 processor. Let's look at the thermal, see what kind of heat. Yeah, you want to go to do that all day? Good luck. Good luck, my friends. All right. Number 3. This is related to the myth of Tantalus. And this is how I feel right now about my personal collection. I love my collection, love my watches, love wearing this watch. It's no cure for wanting new stuff, new watches. Like I said, I got that Citizen ProMaster Tough. And I've been looking at a lot of $500, $400, $350 Citizen Echo Drive divers. I don't know why. They've been calling my name. And I'm telling you, there's just no cure. You could enjoy the watches in your collection and still be looking at other stuff. All right. Number 4, this is very important. You can find that having less expensive watches can bring you a lot of satisfaction. Just as much satisfaction as really expensive watches. Bruce Williams did a State of the Collection recently. He currently has 8 watches. And he said, you know, my $500 Coral Blue Sumo gives me a lot of wrist satisfaction at that money. It's a lot of satisfaction at that price point. You don't necessarily need to spend $3,000 to $5,000 or more to enjoy a watch. And I mean, if you're new to watches, you might not want to fork out a ton of dough for your first watch. I mean, there are watches from $350 to $500 that could give you a lot of wrist satisfaction. So don't think you have to spend a lot of money for wrist satisfaction. Number 5, this one should be obvious. Don't look to the watch community for validation. Choose what you like. You know what I noticed? Watch obsessives are very passionate, and which is fine, but sometimes watch obsessives, they go over the line, man. They get hostile. They get angry if people don't agree with them. It's like, dude, what are you, living in your mom's basement, you know, drinking whiskey, eating a Hot Pocket, ranting on social media channels about your watch passions? I mean, you need to, like, it's okay to be passionate, but turn it down a couple notches, my man. Hey, we're trying to relax here, man. We need to chillax. Have mercy on us all, man. It's a stressful day. It's a stressful day. I don't need angry whiskey guy eating his Hot Pocket ranting at me on my comment section. It's upsetting. It's very upsetting. Number 6 kills me. Here's what I find. Most of us watch obsessives, we would be happier with a smaller collection, but very few of us can achieve that because of the Tantalus myth. We're always reaching for that fruit. Boom! Just keep reaching for it. Man, most of us just long for a small collection. 3 watches. Oh, 5 watch collection. That'd be fantastic. Just 6. Ooh, maybe I could stop at 7. I'll keep it in single digits. 9. You know what? 11's not that bad. 12. What? It's a dozen watches. No biggie, huh? Yeah, it keeps growing. Keeps growing. It's unbelievable. Here's the 7th thing I found about watch obsessives. A lot of watch obsessives will tell me, McMahon, I found the cure. Rolex. All things point to Rolex. All I got, man, is a Rolex Deep Sea Dweller. Got a Rolex GMT Master 2. Then I wear my Explorer on weekends. And you know what I say if that's your solution, if that's your cure? I'm going to shake your hand. I'm going to say, God bless you, my man. Yeah, you got 3 beautiful Rolexes, and you probably drive a Tesla or a Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow. You probably got a $5 million mansion on beachfront property. God bless you. And that's fine if that's where you are in your life. I'm going to shake your hand, man. You're successful. But a lot, 95% of the watch guys I deal with, they got bills to pay, man. They got kids, man. They got bills to pay. And they're not spending $50K on a delicious watch collection plus maintenance costs. And it's just not happening. Hey, if that's where you are, I will shake your hand. I'll congratulate you. And that's cool. My final point. You're going to find that in this age of the internet with social media, it's going to be gasoline on the fire of your watch madness. I mean, in my neighborhood, in my community here, I don't have any watch obsessives. Not like me. No, I meet you guys on YouTube. This is where I meet you, and I have to be careful that my watch obsession doesn't distract me too much so that I can't achieve my goals. I really do believe we're all reliving the myth of Tantalus, and we need to see ourselves in that framework to help, well, number 1, to diminish the obsession a little bit and to help us laugh at ourselves. So what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Am I off base here, man? Any points of agreement or disagreement here? Let me know what you think, man. Next time I do a video, I'm hoping to have that Citizen ProMaster Tough chronograph. All right, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, I'm out.